Assalamu alaikum. How are you, my friends? How are you, my lovely and lovable students? I read a sentence some days ago, a few days ago, in an essay, in a newspaper, very popular newspaper. Be proud of your failure. Be proud of your failure. Have you ever felt proud of your failure? Have you ever thought of feeling proud of your failure? Have you ever dreamt of laughing, smiling at your failure in an exam? How can you feel proud of your failure? What kind of a philosopher he was? What a philosopher! Feel proud of your failure. In the beginning, I was also stunned. I was also surprised, amazed, and I failed to understand, grasp the wisdom in that sentence. Be proud of your failure. I have heard that there are some countries, one or two countries, three countries, I don't know their names, in the world where there a student is given credit for his failure in his tests, in his exams. The examiners in those countries give credit to the plucked student because they think that that student had failed because his aim was greater than himself, because his aim and exam was uncommon, because he had tried to pass the exam he was not capable of passing, because he had taken the jump he was not fit for, he had tried to pass the test, the ordeal, the exam he had no competence for. This is what I knew prior to the day I read the statement, be proud of yourself. I tried to understand what the thinker, what the philosopher, what the statesman meant by be, be proud of your failure. In my country where I am living, there are two, three exams: CSS, PCS, CA, ACCA. I have come to, it has come to my knowledge after some research that in these exams, failure is very, very common. And the examiners, the interview board gives credit to the candidate for his number of failures in the previous exams, CSS exams, PCS exams, other civil services exams, where there he had failed to qualify. And I have also, and it has also come to my knowledge that 90, more than 90% of the qualifying civil servants or CSS candidates or PCS candidates, maybe I'm wrong, but my research has brought it to my knowledge that more than 90% of them qualify after 2, 3, 4 failures in these exams. They become habitual to taking these exams because they have made up their mind to qualify. And the failure becomes their stepping stone. And the interview board gives credit to them because they are devoted, they are consistent, and they are persistent in their aim. But the statement, be proud of your failure, the statement, be proud of your failure, has got some wider aspects. Failure of a student, of a candidate in some test, ordeal, or exam proves that he is greater than the aim he has focused on. So he need not be disappointed. He should feel encouraged by his failure because he is trying for something which is bigger than himself, which is greater than himself. Am I right? Thank you very much.